Hi everyone, welcome to ABC channel. Let's learn the ABC of the world. Human trafficking continues to be a prevalent issue around the world. With Cambodia and Myanmar being two Southeast Asian countries that are recognized as having some of the most severe human trafficking problems globally. Southeast Asian tourism has recently experienced a surge in popularity, and as a result, the Thai male model restaurant has become a popular destination for many women. Despite this, hidden voices in society have emerged again, with a popular blogger sharing information on the topic. One significant point to note is that the previously active grey industry chain in the Golden Triangle region has recently shifted to Thailand. The manipulators behind these grey industry chains use the idea of promoting new-era independent women to attract women to Thailand alone, making it easier for them to engage in human trafficking. In this video, we will examine the issue of human trafficking in Southeast Asian countries, exploring the challenges faced by Cambodia and Myanmar and the devastating impact of human trafficking on individuals and society. It is challenging to accurately determine the scale of the grey industry in Cambodia and Myanmar due to these industries' illegal and unregulated nature. However, reports and investigations suggest that the grey industry in these two countries is quite extensive. In Cambodia, the grey industry primarily consists of human trafficking, prostitution, gambling, drug trafficking, illegal logging, and more. According to the United Nations, more than 100,000 children and women in Cambodia are trafficked to neighboring countries and regions for prostitution. Cambodia is also a popular destination for sex tourism in Southeast Asia. In addition, Cambodia is also an important source of illegal drugs and gambling. In Myanmar, the grey economy primarily consists of drug trafficking, human trafficking, illegal logging, mining, and other illicit activities. Myanmar is one of the largest producers of heroin in Southeast Asia, as well as a major center for illegal drug trade and production in the region. It is also one of the world's largest producers of opium, and its geographical location and internal conflicts have led to rampant drug trafficking. Drug trafficking groups in Myanmar frequently smuggle drugs into neighboring countries, including China, Thailand, India, and Bangladesh. Due to Myanmar's borders with Thailand, China, and other neighboring countries, cross-border trade is very active, but it also brings about a significant amount of smuggling activity. Smuggled goods include drugs, weapons, jewelry, timber, and wildlife, among others. Additionally, poverty and political turmoil in Myanmar have led to a significant number of people seeking better lives and opportunities. As a result, the smuggling industry is rampant in Myanmar, with some people being trafficked to neighboring countries for illegal labor. You may wonder why these grey industries and human trafficking are so rampant and why no relevant agencies can suppress them. Firstly, some countries or regions may lack effective legal frameworks to regulate these grey industries. Or regulatory agencies may be unable to effectively enforce the law, making these criminal activities opportunistic. Undeniably, some of the human trafficking grey industries may have some form of connection with local government officials or law enforcement agencies, allowing them to evade legal sanctions. This corruption phenomenon may be particularly prevalent in some countries or regions. There is a saying, accustomed to something, it is not seen as wrong, and in some countries or regions, human trafficking is a long-standing problem, sometimes regarded as a cultural or social issue. This problem may lead to a lack of sufficient attention and concern from the government towards this grey economy. So, what measures can we take to prevent this type of human trafficking? How is the process of perpetrating these crimes typically carried out? Generally, criminal organizations tend to target vulnerable and susceptible individuals, such as children from impoverished families, women, the unemployed, refugees, and so forth. They may offer fraudulent incentives, such as high salaries, desirable employment opportunities, all expenses paid, travel, etc., to entice them to leave their original living environments. Once recruited, victims are usually coerced to abandon their homes or communities and are transported to another location, either domestically or internationally. The transportation method may vary, ranging from automobiles, watercraft, trains, aircraft, or on foot. Upon reaching the destination, victims are forced to participate in various illicit activities, such as sex trafficking, forced labor, child abduction, and other illegal conduct. Traffickers may confiscate victims' passports, identification documents, and other official papers, depriving them of their liberty and rights, while also threatening them or their families. Typically, victims are deprived of fundamental rights and entitlements, such as compensation, rest breaks, nutrition, and health care. Traffickers may employ violence and intimidation tactics to compel their victims to work, frequently subjecting them to physical and psychological abuse. In summary, human trafficking and organ trafficking remain critical and widespread issues globally. Combating these criminal activities necessitates implementing more stringent legal and institutional frameworks, while concurrently increasing public awareness and support for victims and vulnerable populations. As a tourist, safeguarding oneself entails selecting secure and stable destinations while adhering to local laws and regulations. Furthermore, it is important to avoid making decisions solely influenced by social media and to engage in informed and comprehensive preparations. Women, in particular, should avoid traveling alone to hazardous locations and should always consider traveling in groups when necessary. So that's all for this video. For more intriguing news and updates, be sure to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. See you next time.